Hello kids, welcome to iBeat Online Art Session. This is Nadia Mom and we are in still life theme. And I hope everyone are enjoying the worksheets and everyone are submitting the worksheets on time. Please make sure that you submit all your worksheets on time. We will be waiting for your worksheets. We have to see how much good you people are. I'm 100% sure that most of the people are better than me. Okay, so I'm really eagerly waiting to see all your worksheets. So let's talk about our session 3. So here we will be talking about worksheet 5 and worksheet 6. So in worksheet 5 we have chosen fruits as a still life. Particularly we have chosen banana. So there are a bunch of bananas and here you will be concentrating on the contrast of the background, and the medium you will be using will be watercolor pencils. So using the watercolor pencils you will be creating a still life of a fruit by creating a contrast of background. So as you all know, banana is in yellow color and the background will be something dark. Okay, instructional video is being given very clearly, so please follow the same thing and create wonders. And let's move on to the worksheet 6. So here what we will be doing, so here we are going to do a pencil sketch. So it's a glass, it's a still life glass, and we will be using our graphite pencils in order to shade it. We are going to shade it here. What all you will be concentrating and what all you will be learning is you will be concentrating on the highlights. For example, on a glass, if the light is falling, where will be the highlight? So in that way, and where will be the shadow, and where you have to lift in case you have shaded the complete glass and you have to lift some of the sketches. You will be learning about that. So everything is given in the instructional video clearly. Please follow the same and please do submit your worksheets on time. Okay, and now let's quickly move on to our worksheets. Hello kids, so in this worksheet we're gonna draw this beautiful glass with our pencil sketch. Okay, we are using all our graphite pencils, which is 2B, 6B, HB and 4B. Okay, so before starting the worksheet, remember to write your name and teacher's name. Also we need a tissue paper, eraser, ruler and a sharpener. Also we need a cotton bud to blend. Now I'm taking my 2B pencil and I'm making a symmetrical line which divides the four side border into two halves. Okay, so this makes our artwork very much easier so that we can take even the left hand side and the right hand side in equal length. Now I'm taking the length of the mouth of the glass and the bottom of the glass. So I have divided that into two halves exactly. I'm drawing a straight line for the base of the glass, and with that I'm drawing a very thin glass holder. It's okay to use your scale, not an issue. Now I'm using my scale and I'm making a perfect straight line for the glass holder. And remember, both the left hand side and the right hand side has to be equal. And also remember, the sketch has to be the lightest. As you can see, we are using our graphite pencils and we are doing this artwork. And there is no outline, as you can see. Everything is done using our pencils. And remember to always make the sketch lighter so that the artwork comes more precise. Or else you will definitely spoil the artwork. Please remember to apply less pressure when you are drawing with your pencil. Now I have made the base of the glass. Now I'll be drawing the mouth of the glass. So it has to be in a perfect oval shape. And remember to divide the two halves equally. And now I'll be erasing the center line which I have made it for. Now we don't need that. Now what I'm making is I'm making the sketch lighter. Our sketch is done, but I'm making it lighter so that our shading comes more beautiful. And now I'll be using my 2B pencil, and I'll be using my 4B pencil as well. 4B to be the darkest and 2B to be the lightest. And please observe how I'm holding the pencil. I'm not using the center tip of the pencil. I'm using it in a slant way to shade the glass. And it is very lighter, so I'm using the 2B pencil here. I'm giving a very light shade as much as possible. And I'm shading wherever it is necessary, and wherever it is not necessary, I am leaving some white space. So the white space is the reflection of the glass. So whenever you keep a glass bowl, or maybe a glass or a plate or whatever it is, so when the light falls on it, there will be a reflection in the glass. So I have shaded with 2B pencil completely for the glass. And now I'm using my 4B pencil and 6B pencil for the darker shade. So for the mouth of the glass and the neck of the glass, I'll be using these darker shades. Only there we can observe some darker effects. So to be more precise, you people can definitely keep a glass on a table and turn on your lights in the room or a hall, and then you will see the reflection of the glass. It will be a kind of a white part, as you can see here. So this is a realistic pencil sketch which we are making today. So please follow all the steps, and what I'm doing is I'm lifting off the pencil sketch using my eraser. I'm creating a white line. So this is called as lifting off the shading. So using my eraser, I created a fine thin white line as a reflection of the glass. Now I'm giving the darker shade in the edges using a straight thin line. Now I'm creating the neck of the glass effect using the darker shade of the pencil. And now I'm using the center tip of the pencil. So please observe in every stage or each step how I am holding the pencil. When I'm shading the lighter shade, how the pencil has been placed. When I'm shading the darker shade, how it is placed. So please observe all these things and then do the same. And now I am lifting off the pencil sketch even at the bottom of the neck and in the right hand side and as well as the left hand side. I'm erasing it nice and neat, and also while erasing I'm giving a shape of that. And even in the glass holder I'm lifting off some shadings. Now I'm giving a very thin outline towards my right hand side, as we can see in the reference image. Again the same shading effect using the tip of my pencil. So here if you can see, I am giving a strokes, giving the line strokes between these highlights, and then I'm blending it with my cotton bud. So now if you can see, it is appearing so realistic, isn't it? So it is the same thing even for the bottom of the neck. Now at the bottom base line, I'm giving the darker shade again. As we are doing the realistic, we are just copying the same as in the reference image. Even when you are doing a real still life, and wherein if you want to try practicing keeping an object in front of you and doing it, you have to follow all the shading lines and the highlighting lines as it is. Now if you can see, it is almost done. I'm just giving the shade of the baseline and outlining it right now. And make sure your pencil is sharp enough to get a beautiful pencil sketch. Also, whenever you want to redo some pencil sketch on the top, so definitely underneath your hand will touch the bottom pencil sketch. So please use in plain paper or an empty sheet or a tissue paper in order to cover and protect the shading. Do not touch the shadings with your hand. Now I am just giving the final finishing outline for the glass. Now as you can see, it is almost done. Just giving the final touch. So now I'm erasing all the extra pencil shadings if it would have spread. I just cleared it out. Now it is looking nice and neat, isn't it? So practice this again and again. And remember, art is always a good start.